So you can leave the gear lever, it's set for gears, it will just pick the gears for you.
Not because of that.
So if you hold here, you'll be able to watch, because the car is so good at what it does, you won't feel what's going on underneath the car. So this is a really good opportunity to see what the car is going to do.
Yes, because even as soon as I leave the brake, it starts to drive automatically, isn't it?
Yeah, although if you pushed hard, so push the brake down really hard, hold it, it's not on. Right, so let's see if I can find on system.
So basically she just braked there.
She did, so she's a little, sort of taking a little bit steady, but I don't even notice that at one point the front wheel was in the air, and it gently rocked over, and the rear wheel was in the air. So this rig is forcing the suspension to work really, really hard. So at points, the suspension's at its maximum travel, so the wheel can't touch the floor. But it shows you that we can still continue even with wheels off the floor.
Yeah, it was what we do on the last
Yeah,
one.
on the last one, yeah. Not quite as extreme this one, but it's very subtle.
I'm still pressing harder.
Yeah, no, that's all right, no worries. I would gently release now, we can start to roll forward. So remember, as we turn in, we're going to get our front wheel set, but we need to keep an eye on this rig, the rear wheel. So your rear right wheel, so you've got that mirror on your side. We come and get the wheels positioned for the front. I'd start to take some of the steering off now, that's it, good. We want to stay to the left-hand side of the track a little bit because we want to bring that rear wheel round with us.
Yep. Like this?
That's it, good. And if you keep an eye on that mirror, you should see the wheels follow you up. Moving perfect. Start to straighten her up now. Good, keep that steering. I'd bring the steering to the straight ahead, so a little bit to the left with the steering. That's it, perfect there. Hold it there, just ease it forward gently and catch it on the brake there. So we are just on the point where the front wheel is going to come across. If you watch it now, can you feel that?
Yes,
We're just
I
gently
can.
rocking. So
Yeah.
we're at the point where this wheel wants to drop and this wheel wants to lift. So we're pivoting across that axis now.
Okay.
So as you go forward very slowly, here we go. Brilliant.
Okay.
So there's the rock over. Dead straight now.
Oh.
Keep going forwards. Now start to swing round to the right. That's it, good. We can head straight up over the ramps, but when we get the front wheels in between the bridge, a little bit to the left now, that's it, good. When we get to the flat, just come to a halt. So now, this is a series of rollers. So both front wheels are now on rollers. So you're thinking ordinarily you should sit here with your wheels spinning. Just try and pull away now and see what happens. Virtually nothing. So the car is controlling the power to the front wheels to avoid the wheels from spinning.
Okay.
Most of the power is coming to the rear axle because the weight of the car is to the rear. So that's planting the rear wheels. It can put most power to there to push us forward. So it doesn't have to give too much power to the front, which will cause the wheels to spin.
So basically, if I would be in a mud,
Yep.
they wouldn't spin.
They wouldn't spin. No.
Okay, fair enough. Can I go?
Yep, carry on straight on through. Keep on going. Excellent. So we'll drive it forward. I'll watch your rear wheel so we can start to come off in a second, a little bit further forward. Now hard left to get as much steering to the left hand side as you can get. Excellent, perfect positioning there. Keep that lock on. Yeah, start to straighten it. Good. That's it. Good.
Yeah.
A little bit straighter, so a little bit straight ahead. Keep going. That's perfect where you are. Good. That's it. So a little bit of acceleration there is going to lift that car up there, and now gently come to the right and go as high as you can without touching the bar at the top. So nice and gentle. Keep going a little bit more to the right. Go on. Go higher, higher, higher. Go even more. Keep going.
Go on.
Keep going. That's it. And now just gently start to take the steering off. That's it. A little bit to the left.
Oh.
They're coming back. That's okay. We're all there. We can hold there for them. So hold on
I'm
the front.
braking.
Good. So, any idea what the angle might be?
I don't know, but I already saw a car. Oh god.
32 degrees side slope. That's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
I saw in South Lakes, someone, I normally pass on that road, someone has a Land Rover and he's parked like this.
Yeah.
And I was like, the first time I saw I thought, oh, they probably just stopped there. No, but now I passed a few times and they have it parked like that and I thought, wow.
It's impressive. And the thing is, it's still a dangerous angle to be at. But because you came in nice and gently, the weight transfer to the low side of the car was nice and steady, so there was no risk of it suddenly flipping over.
Okay.
If you know, on that last obstacle, when some people have gone really through very aggressively, you've seen that sort of rocking and rolling. Well, yeah, if you went over really aggressively, this suspension would compress, it would rebound, but then it would get compressed again because it would sort of rock, and that could be enough just to flip the car over.
Okay.
Also, if you've got a really steep, so this could be a big grassy bank, a field. If you were trying to go down along the field in the wet like this and the car started to slide, you've got a long way to travel, and you slide, and it could then get something that holds the wheels, and that's what causes the cliff.
Yeah.
So if you got into this situation and the car started to slide down the hill, what you want to do is accelerate and steer it down the hill. Get the weight of the engine to push you down the hill.
Yeah, sure.
So here we can start to come round to the left.
Hopefully.
Yeah, just nice and gently, just gently accelerate and bring the car around, and we want to stay on the metal road.
Should I brake a little
Oh
bit?
no, you'll be fine, you should just come down, but just hard left with the accelerator. And that's it. And hold it just a little bit further. A little bit further. Hold it there for me, so stop there. So full right lock, and we're just going to reverse back up. So pull the trigger, but push the gear lever forwards. There you go. And
Yeah, should I?
so what it is, you've just squashed that button on the top, because that's your parking button. So just pull the trigger, but push it forward without compressing the button on the
okay.
top. That's it, you've got reverse. So now gently ease the car backwards on the accelerator. That's right, that's good. A little bit more. That's it, hold it on the brakes. Now start to follow the metal road round to the thing and back into drive. Pull and back towards the car. That's it, good.
That's a bit way.
Hold it. Yeah, oh yeah, we won't go in behind them. So start to bring the lock on, so as if we're coming round, but we'll hold here. So they've got room to come off.
If they need.
Yeah, I understand the lady's quite nervous, so they might come back down. So if we stay clear, they've got room just to roll back into.
Because, well, I was afraid. I saw a car stopping just where they are.
Yeah.
I was like, panicking.
Yeah, no, the car won't come back. You can hold it on the brake, you could put it onto the handbrake, but you've also got a system on the car that as you put the brake pressure on it will hold it through.
First of all, I was thinking, I think that was matter. It's done our work when it's the
Yeah.
automatic first, like it also keep the car where it is.
Yeah. But you can see up there, it just goes up nice and steady. There's lots of safety features. This little green icon is a descent system on the car. It controls the car's braking when it's descending. It works in forward and reverse. So even if you were going up there and had to come back down, you could still use that system to bring it back down as well. We'll actually use it going the other way. So you'll watch as they go over, they'll just drop down nice and slowly.
9 minutes and 26 seconds, still going, huh?
They're great cars. They are very good cars.
It's my dream to have a car, so.
Oh, excellent. Oh, well, there's the aspiration then, isn't it? It's
Yes.
just you know, the same old thing for a lot of it, it's just affording them, aren't they? They're not cheap.
Yes.
Although this one starts at about 43 in the short wheelbase, the 90. But then these, I think these are about 46 starting. but obviously as you put all the extra bits on them, they sort of slowly climb, and you can go beyond 100,000 very quickly with them.
Yes.
Well, the V8, which is wrapped over on the other stall, is about £115,000, I think.
Wow.
So it's a very expensive car. Right, so Howard's going to come through underneath. So while he's coming underneath, we've got a manoeuvre. So we've got that steering round. We'll go round. We want to keep the right-hand side wheel as close to the edge of the metal as we can, but we don't want to come onto the grass again. So if we have to do a bit of a shunt, we will, which we probably will have to. So hold it there for me. So lots of right-hand lock, back into reverse. And that's it, and just ease it back nice and gently. And here again, what we're doing, we're creating space for the rear wheels.
Yes. Enough?
Excellent, that's perfect, yep. So as we go forward, keep your right hand wheels as close to the edge of that metal road as we possibly can. Because again, we're looking after this rear wheel behind us, so nice and steady, so keep it right across here. You want to come in early to steer it, but we want to keep this rear wheel. Yeah, keep it out there, keep it nice and tight to that line. Because this is you're actually now steering the rear of the car effectively, because keeping this line longer than you would anticipate means it comes with us.
And now?
Now start to come in very gently to the left, that's it. Ease it round. That's a nice line, that's perfect. And then start to straighten. So as you start to hit the ramp now, start to bring the steering back to the right, so we're going to get a nice straight attack up the hill. Good, so a little bit more to the right. I'll watch your rear left as it comes up. Keep going. That's it, a little bit more to the right. As we come up, keep that going, nice and gently. So a little bit to the right, ease it across to the right. Very gently, keep it going. A little bit more to the right, can you squeeze her across? Good, keep it going. That's it, good, keep it coming across to the right. That's it, perfect. Now start to straighten it. That's it. Perfect. Dead straight on the steering now. That's it. Point to the sky. Now you know what it's like to launch into space. Just ease it forward. Keep going. And as the nose drops and you can see the rest of the showground, bring it to a halt on the brakes for me.
Wow.
So there, hold it on the brakes. Well done.
Wow.
Nice one, Daniela.
Quite impressive, isn't it?
It is.
That was nicely done. That was really calm and collected, and a nice progression up there. So the reason you see people dropping back is they put a bit of acceleration on, and then the car sort of seems to come to a halt. And then instead of just squeezing gently a little bit harder, they come off, and then the car rolls back.
Okay.
So then they have to work harder because they've now got to overcome
Yeah.
that rocking. By just keeping that gentle pressure and then increasing it as necessary, the car just keeps gently moving. And so that was nicely done.
Good. Thank you.
So we can go down from this one here. So you've got a pretty good line. Down here, just focus on the steering. Keep this pretty well centered on the track, but no pedals. So when you're ready, just release the pedals and just steer the track.
Oh, no pedal?
No pedals.
Oh, really?
And that's the car doing the descending for you.
Okay. Fair enough.
So a little bit further forward, and now hard left lock. Give me really hard left. That's it. Keep that left lock on. Keep it coming round.
Oh.
That's it. Now start to swing round to the right. So now your risk is your rear right wheel.
Okay, that one.
Yeah. Got the one at the back. So it just, and then start to bring it around nice and gently. We'll follow them through. So I need to come a little bit more to the left. That's it. Good. Keep that there. Keep that line. It should come in nice and easy for us. Good. Now start to bring it in to the left, to the right. Sorry. Nice and steady. So just a little bit more to the right. That's about it.
Yeah.
Start to then bring it round to the left with the steering. So a little bit more to the left. That's it. Good. A little bit more to the left. Now where's your rear? How's your rear wheel looking? Can you see the bar? Good. Keep the left more to the left. Perfect. That's a good line. So now look at the front. As you go forward, you can see the front corner. Good job. You start to go now. So that wheel is now right up in the air.
Oh, really?
Yep. So as
I
it
cannot
drops, catch it on the
notice.
brakes there. So start to brake. So
Oh.
you're nearly on two wheels.
Oh,
Go very gently forward. See if you can just ease it forward with the accelerator. Really small increments. So very gently on the accelerator, straight on the brakes. There you go.
wow. This was what I was afraid.
Keep it dead straight to start with. and now start to bring it round to the right. Well done.
Wow, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, that's very good. Well, it does come down to the driver. You can still override the vehicle. It's got loads of control features on it, but it's still down to your right foot.
Yeah.
But that was really nicely done. That
Oh,
was
thank
a really
you.
good drive. Excellent.
Thank you. I like to drive.
Good.
So.
And the thing, the beauty with one of these is you can cruise at good speeds on them, but you can also start to go to places where you wouldn't ordinarily expect